Hi, so this is my presentation video for Game Engines Semester 1. So my working title is Tanks vs Skeletons. There's no skeletons in at the moment, they're coming in Semester 2, but it'll be apt for when they do. I'm not going to go too in depth with Blueprint just because we'll be here forever. It's all in folders, so it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on. Enemies, I've got the base enemy set up, and it's just target dummies at the moment, these things here. Just so we can demonstrate the skills and the quest manager. Inventory, component, struts, and the interact interface, obviously, so we can actually pick things up. Equipment, medipacks, skill upgrades, all derives from this base item, and then from base equipment and base consumables. Just split up like this for separations of concerns, obviously, and just makes sense to have them all in one place. So each skill has a unique upgrade to it. Medic packs to get your health back, and equipment. These function more like consumables at this stage, just because of time constraints. I didn't have the opportunity to turn them into true equipment in that you can only have one of each at any given time. So yeah, they're sort of like, I don't even know how to describe them really. Like, they are just stat consumables at this stage. You use one, it increases your stats, and then if you find another of the same type, you'll be able to use it again to get more stats. Obviously I'll just balance the enemies around that, so it's not really a concern, but it's a perfectly valid way of doing equipment, I think. Not originally what I wanted, but I just had to adapt to time constraints. So quest manager, again, that's like standard sort of stuff. The quest I've got set up at the moment is just kill 3 enemies and then the quest completes. It's pretty modular in the way I've built it, so come semester 2 I'll be able to add a bunch of different quests to that. Tanks, base tank, got everything in there. Everything's commented, so it's easy to see what's going on. Controller, it's mostly just UI stuff, and then each individual tank, not really anything special going on there. It's just weapon swap and then the visual component to each tank. UI, all the widgets, again self-explanatory sort of stuff. Weapons, each tank gets 2 weapons. They have these at all times, and each weapon has 2 skills, so 4 skills per tank. They can always use them. There's an individual cooldown to each skill, and there's a global cooldown to skills and to weapon swapping, just so the player can't override and then spam skills. Gotta give them skeletons a chance. So with that in mind, I'll just do a quick sort of playthrough, even though there's not really a great deal to see because obviously it's not a complete game at this stage. It's just a technical prototype, as it were. UI lends itself to the RPG nature of the gameplay that I'm leaning towards in semester 2. It won't be a PvP game, it will be tanks versus skeletons, so just kill 3 of these. The quest completes. Just demo these skills some more. So this one's a heal, you'll see the health went up, and then we've got the mine. Pick up some items. This is the inventory. So you get a tooltip over your selection. This is work using the D-pad. I'll consume all of these. It will do different things. And you'll see my movement speed multiplier is very high now, so zoom. Yeah, I'll show you the other tanks now. It's quite fun zooming around. So yeah, lightning tank, missile, I need to get better at aiming. Okay, I'll leave that. Appalling. Chicken cannon. Then we've got the lightning beam. And finally the ice tank. These have all been demoed before, but I thought I'd just include them for completionist's sake, let's call it. There's close range missile, and then the triple shot, sort of shotgun effect. And that is all the skills. Yeah, there's not really a lot to show, and I don't know where my 12 weeks have gone, to be honest. Well, I do. I'm looking at your inventory. There's a reason you're red in the folders. So that's it. That's my presentation video. Looking forward to semester 2 when we'll have more to show for our work. But yeah, have a good Christmas. See you next semester.